Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I got my crazy tripod out. It's only the second time I've used it, but there were some comments made about how bad my camera angle was, so figure I would just try to find a worse one for you guys until we get a good one. Anyway, here we go. We got another bag, Helikon Tex, but this is the one that I have the most experience with. And what I believe is about to happen is I believe it's about to become my main haversack small bag for most of my crafting stuff. It holds a lot more than I necessarily need. But when it comes to going out for the day, if you're not carrying a backpack, if you want to carry meals and stuff like that, you need a little extra room. So this has been my EDC bag for years, and I had originally got it for my haversack or shoulder bag choice years ago. I can't remember exactly when I got it. I'd have to look on my Amazon stuff, but it's been a good one. I had upgraded. I got some stuff for Christmas. When I get things for Christmas, I like to try to use those things that my friends and family and my kids get me. So I had got some new stuff and just upgraded, and this become my work bag. And then I started doing different backpacks just to review for some content. And now I use a different backpack every year for a year, and then give a mileage discussion on it at the end. But this is the Helikon Tex Bushcraft satchel. This is what I'm kind of cheating by doing this. I'm putting this down and then looking to see what it looks like to look. I don't know exactly. So here's the bag itself. This is OD green. I've got some loose threads in there, but that's not a big deal. You can take those, melt them with a lighter, but it's just from a lot of use in and out. Got some stains on the back. I can't help that. You're gonna get stuff dirty if you use it. One thing right off the bat that I'll tell you that I've done to this, got a few holes in the front, that's not a big deal. The thing that I've done to this that improved the bag personally is I made a sit pad that I put in the bottom. It's big enough that it goes into the bottom of this to give it a little structure, because it's pretty floppy if you don't. And like I said, I made this so it fits under both of the drink water bottle pockets, and it gives it a little bit of structure to the bag. It really helped it. Same deal, Helikon Tex, made in Poland. It's pretty simple construction wise. It's got a zipper on the top, a front pocket zipper, big front pocket. Look at that. That's one of the beads that my brother made me. Score. But it's got a big front pocket. On the end, it has a pass-through pocket. So you can put an axe or something longer through this one. And then this one is not a pass-through pocket. It's got a bottom in it. So you can put stuff down in these, and it's the same on both sides, along with a little pal's web in there and some this little cinch strap on the end. You can take up some of the flop out of it, but I got where I just let it ride like that. The strap is held on buckles on each end. This is I believe it's a 2-inch strap. 2 inches. And the bag just chilling. So we'll just set it like this and give just some rough measurements, kind of the way it is right now. We're gonna say it's about 15 inches long, I guess, wide, depends on which way you want to look at it. Thick, we'll say about 7 inches thick if it's not all puffed out. You can get puffed out, it probably get closer to 8. Pretty puffy. Tall, we'll say about 8 inches tall. So think like an 8x8 rectangle. 14 inches long, 15 inches long. And the pass-through pockets. Dang it, the hair. I haven't used this thing in a long time. This pocket is about 6 inches deep. You got one of those on both sides. The pass-through pocket just has 6 inches of space there. On the front pocket here is going to be 12 by about 8. Full-size front pocket. The way this thing is made, like the top sits good. I got where I would never even unzip it. I just had it open all the time, and just carried it in and out of work to the car and to the house and stuff. Inside, though, on each end, I don't know how good you can see in there. Each end there is a pocket. Oops, that you can fit a water bottle in. Big water bottle. Oh, where did my tape measure go? No! Dropped my tape measure. It's around here somewhere. Hang on. See what you guys did? Complaining about my damn video. So, this thing's huge, dude. Like, that pocket's 4 or 5 inches. It's big. And it's strange because you can go, it doesn't attach straight down, it attaches at the corner. So like my pad is underneath both of these on both sides. That's big enough to put 2 water bottles in. Look, it's pretty big. I don't have anything out here bigger than that. Big pockets on the side. One of those on each end. Then you have a fun little mesh pouch here on one side. Yeah, got my work stuff. I work at a paper mill, so we use razor knives like all the time. I'll come back and melt those. But like I said, there's not much to it. It's a good bag though, without a doubt. I've always been bad about, I would just put stuff down in this pocket, and I didn't worry about it so much because it was always on the outside away from my body. And I'd put sharp stuff in it and all kind of stuff. And over the years, I'd poke some holes in it. I may put a patch over that or something, just to, as long as I don't screw around with it, I don't think it'll go much bigger. But it's been a super awesome one. And as much as I try to figure out a new haversack, this dude is really probably the best one that I've used. Just something that I run into a lot with my shoulder bags is the depth. So if I'm carrying a 32-ounce Nalgene, cool. If I'm carrying a 40-ounce stainless steel bottle or a 27-ounce stainless steel bottle, they're pretty tall. So if I end up putting them in a shorter haversack, it ends up not carrying right. It doesn't ride right for me. The taller narrow haversacks it rides good in, but if it all doesn't fit and carry nicely, I don't like it. I want it to carry the way I want it to carry, and if it doesn't, I'll find something that does. So Zero issues with this thing. Like I said, the holes, I'm not gonna worry much with the holes, because that's little minor cosmetic stuff. Even the bottom doesn't have hardly anything wrong with the bottom. It's got some webbing that runs all the way across the bottom. Here's my youngest daughter made this for me. It used to be really long, from pipe cleaners a long time ago, to put on my bag, and I've always left it on there. I haven't taken it off. She's 12 now, growing up on me. But Helikon Tex Bushcraft satchel. They have a haversack now, and I've been super tempted to get that haversack, because it looks like a more rigid bag, but looks like it may be close to the same size as this one. It's just built a little different. There's like more buckles and webbing and this and that and other, which aren't necessarily going to mean that it's a fantastic bag. I just need it to hold specific size things. But I would like to try it. I've had good luck with all of their other stuff, so I don't know why that would be any different quality wise. But I think I just need to put my stuff back in this dude and go with it. If it works, it works. It works. So, but this has popped up a few times in my Helikon Tex talk. This seems like something that's suggested a lot if you type in Helikon Tex into Amazon, this Bushcraft satchel pops up a lot. It says made in Vietnam. I was thinking Helikon Tex was made in Poland. Maybe this is some early stuff. I don't know. Said I've had this one since, I don't know, 2014, something like that maybe. Anyway, I just wanted to give some rough measurements to try to better understand the size of this thing. But quality wise, I have zero issues, and I think I may go in here and just swap my stuff over and just rock and roll with it like it is. I'm gonna find me a fun patch to put on the front. I don't know, but worth checking out. Great EDC bag. They make some pretty awesome messenger style bags too. My buddy Anthony was telling me about one called a Claymore bag. Sounds pretty sweet, but like I said, this dude, there's nothing wrong with it. I may as well just use it instead of buying another friggin' bag. I mean, everybody needs 25 bags, right? But anywho, guys, I appreciate the support. I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Hope Santa Claus brought you everything you wanted. You can check out other talks and content on my Instagram. It's at BushcraftKelso, bushcraftkelso.com for gizmos and gadgets. Much more stuff coming down the line. I'm just trying to get some stuff on here that I'm playing catch up on, so to speak, so I can get a good few videos on here just to try to get some traction on here, and then we'll start doing some new stuff and starting on these on this content that we're going to be creating together, like the budget bushcraft stuff and all that. We'll be doing all that kind of stuff step by step, and then we'll do a bunch of other project stuff, show step by step how to do things, no editing. We'll just sit down and do it and whittle wood, good buddy. All right, guys, look, thanks. If you guys hate this camera angle too, tell me later.